Domo, welcome everybody. Today we are back with the Honk Star Rails. Yeah, so last time, Aventurine tried to blow up the city, but Acheron was like, no, fuck you, and so she cut a hole in the sky, created a black hole, and Aventurine got swallowed into it or something. You know, just Honkai things. But yeah, Stomar, Ditto, Domo Pepito. I should have just said Peepo. I don't know why I called you Pepito. Your name's Pepito now, Peepo. Domo Vivi, Domo Vicente. Yeah, it's a little Jeff. I don't know anything about the Marvels, but I've been seeing Jeff. He's a cute little shark puppy. But yeah, thankfully today it seems like my internet's running a lot better. So we could figure that out. Yeah, Domo Etymology, welcome. How you doing? Good to see ya. So yeah, it's like they forced us to be, Robin, who's supposed to be dead. But it's like, no one really dies in these games. They just get better.
The family promised they would protect the
Playing as Wolverine, cool.
But I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park. And soon after, a rip tore through the sky. And black rain started leaking out of the void. The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If
It was told that the workbook, did you Randy will be able to return it because it's the workbook? Oh, did you do one of those,
It's true that an uninvited
rental deals or whatever? Yeah, it's like, for college, right? Like, I know what you're talking about. I've done that myself. To save money, where it's like you give them the book back at the end of the semester. Yeah, it's weird that they would, that's weird that they would rent out a workbook in the first place. That is weird, because it's like, yeah, you're gonna write in it. Yeah, some kind of clanker. Yeah, but no, it's like, I've done that before, so I know what you're talking about. So that's weird that something you would write in, they would even have as a rental in the first place. Because yeah, once you write in it, you can't really return it because you used it.
But as you can see, sir,
That's weird.
no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident.
Well, hopefully you at least got it at a discount, so
It's not as perfect as promised.
save some money.
It's safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If
You
this
printed all the
incident
pages for
happened in
nothing
real
if
life,
I
how
can
many
keep it
people would be
now.
able to walk away from it?
Oh, you printed the page. Oh, so you didn't write in it. If you printed the pages.
But keep in mind, guests come to Pinnacle.
Yeah, if it's in
to enjoy
perfect
the
condition.
dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the
Yeah,
family
they're dumb.
and the others.
If it's in perfect condition and you didn't write in it, you should be able to return it. Yeah, it's college. They want to squeeze out as much money as
With the charity
possible.
festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies, the family has arranged.
It's like,
this
help
gift
Tem
for
with
guests.
Cool Egg.
Thank you for understanding.
Help Vicente return book. Ooh, she does a thing. Whee! Woo! Don't die on me, game. I just booted it up, so it might need a second.
Hello. May I ask what happened?
They still won't accept it.
Nothing
Yeah,
to
you'll
be
have to
worried
fight that
about.
one. Good luck.
There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family and...
It's like, do you know who you're talking to?
Working on the streets.
Domo Ikajo, welcome, just in time. We just got started.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected.
Bizarre,
We
like
can expect
chips
order to
raining down
restore
from the
safety.
sky. Not potato chips,
Rest
though,
assured, Miss
unfortunately.
Robin will
Just
intensify
poker
our patrol
chips.
to ensure that no incidents occur.
I wish potato chips would rain from the
Trust you
sky.
guys. But regarding what happened,
Though it'd probably be painful if it was something like salt
what
and
do you
vinegar.
think about it? It's okay. Feel free to speak your mind.
Well...
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that
Happy keeps opening my door, and it's like, if I close it shut and seal it, he's gonna bitch at me for it, so I keep it like a crack open. And he's like, oh, you left it a crack open? Let me just charge through it!
Have already been causing unease for
A stinky boy.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC...
Just do it a second.
He's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover.
Alright, there we go. Ugh, Taffy is stinky.
Of course, the family did not agree. The results of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and he'll have something to show for it soon.
Mr. Sunday!
However,
Oni-chan!
given the situation, IPC surely will
Oni-chan,
apologize.
doko desu ka?
Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my behalf that protecting...
But yeah, this probably isn't really Robin. This is probably, Sparkle in disguise or something, but we'll find out.
There's one for you, too. Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
I can't believe I received...
And she's just giving out, you know,
Miss Robin.
buttons being like, yeah,
Feels
push
like
it.
I'm
Push the
dreaming.
button. See what happens.
I am in a dream.
You'll be in for quite the,
Trouble comes
explosive
knocking on our door,
surprise.
we're afraid to go to war. Rest assured, the dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
Hello?
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin! Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
No. It's like, why would I do
Ceremony
that?
is fundamentally about sharing the
Preparing
greatest
for
harmony with
something?
everyone.
Nah.
If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse.
Like, let me just run around and talk to random strangers and give them free buttons
I
instead.
understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched. Plus, I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
No, he was just,
Please do not panic.
hexed.
I believe that
Hexed by the
family will give
harmony.
everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
It was causing him to trip some balls.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Made him literally see his life flashing before his eyes.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness, after all.
Huh? What was I just doing? And,
Here, take this.
I knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew it was Sparkle! I fucking knew it! It wasn't subtle at all. Not even remotely. She was just like, fuck this shit, but I'm going back to normal. Like, I'm sick of dealing with these fucking people and being nice. I'm ready to go ape shit. Yeah, it's the Farkle.
There.
In the meantime...
We're back to where it all began. You entered the golden hour from this place.
Yeah, definitely real Robin, not clickbait.
And it is also from here.
Oh yeah, and it turns out Firefly's alive. Also not a surprise, but like,
to journey
nice to
alongside you
know.
once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire
Turns
truth
out she's
before you.
basically the,
As you might have heard,
what was it, Shulk?
I also go by another
Isn't that, yeah, isn't Zelda's other identity Shulk?
Stellar
Well, in her
Hunter.
case, rather than turning into a ninja, she turns into a giant armored dude. Are you alright?
Fine. Sorry, I hope I haven't scared you. I know you have many questions.
Yeah, Kamen Rider,
Do you remember when
exactly.
you encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme? In that instant before it killed me? I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations. Drawing everyone to the
We're gonna make so
dreamscape.
many memes with this, it's gonna
I
be
intended to
Metal
call
Gear Rising all
upon
over
death
again.
Before you arrived. To solve the riddle using more direct means. And then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria, miasma, exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality.
Yeah, that probably sucked.
After
Even if it was just a
momentary
dream,
numbness
technically.
subsided, I found that my body was absolutely
Like, it felt like you were dying, but you weren't.
I was still
But it still
alive.
really fucking felt like it.
And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles. And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after... all my attempts proved futile. It wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape, that I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one. And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the recap. I'm completely confused.
I know you can't all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you. Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes. Take a deep breath and visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times. 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
I wonder who it is. After a piercing screech, a thick and ferocious surge of memoria crashes into your chest, churning and ravaging. Your consciousness becomes like scraps of paper caught in a whirlpool, breaking apart, dissolving and dispersing within the turbulent, muddy current. Innumerable voices resonate through the symphony of memoria like roaring thunder, and among them one echo stands out with exceptional clarity. You know it comes from the girl beside you, your heart's beating to the same rhythm in silence, and then, More silence. Until memories stir up ripples in that quiet darkness.
I never knew you could do this.
Whoa, we're in a car. Rather, Firefly's in a car. Hi, Blade. How you doing? How's the pain and suffering going for you? Domo Tutu, welcome. How you doing? Bumdia.
Do you have a driver's license?
do you know how to drive this thing?
I do.
That is surprising.
Yeah.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins.
No, it's nothing.
No, I just thought with the dementia and chronic pain, you wouldn't be even physically capable to drive. But hey, good on you.
I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you'd like.
Sham I am.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body.
Like, I want to stay as a cute anime girl. A long silence ensued. Neither of them brought up any topic, seemingly accustomed to this silence. It wasn't until much later that a soft sigh once again broke the quiet in the car.
Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Is that also part of the script?
What are you, some kind of
It's
actor?
in
Well, you
your
don't need to worry
script,
about a
too.
script too much.
Sorry.
Sometimes you gotta do
I
some
didn't
improv.
notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance.
Improv's good for training.
I told you before. It's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
No.
As always,
Like,
it's a
you're gonna
flex.
live forever.
It's not on this planet.
Painfully.
Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
Yeah, does this man ever sleep?
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Hey, don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end. But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there.
Yeah, so this was before she jumped into the dream world, so...
Or
Yeah, this do be
salvation.
what she looks like, but she's got like little veins on her cheek, which makes me wonder, how stable is she?
Yeah. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Oh, hi, Yang.
This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles. It abides by a certain rule. Abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances, and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef. Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions...
So basically, instead of killing people, it's kidnapping
The
them.
atmosphere here is starkly different
Weird.
from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed. But from the whispers of the residents, they've heard a familiar name. Gallagher.
Yeah, it's like that was
It's
another
that
thing that
man
was
again.
revealed last time. Was
Always in the right
Gallagher
place
is
at the right
either
time.
is heavily involved,
Though that does save us the
possibly.
trouble of looking for
I don't
him.
think he's the mastermind, but he's probably
Unico and
working
March
for
have
them.
already made a move.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Get ready. We're about
It's
to
like
set off.
Sunday was like, "Yes, why did you kill my sister?" And he was just like,
Real
"Whoa!" Ha, 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 ha. And I was like, "What the
Land
fuck,
of
dude?"
the
He was
Before we
lighting a
go,
little match,
should we
being like,
speak to
"Woohoo!
everyone
Look at
first?"
me! Fire! Fire! Fire!" Yeah, let me see here. There we go.
Keep going straight down this alley, and it'll lead to an elevator.
Hey,
It'll take us to the center
balloon!
of the land of the exiles.
People! Secret alleyway. No crack dealers. Pug. There's a dancing man. Yeah, let's go treasure hunting. Domo as Stark Death God. Welcome. Yeah, I see you on the YouTubes. How you doing? And you can see I'm back on the Honkais.
Seek, and you will find.
Found out Firefly be Sam I am.
What a huge clock key. Looks like the Watchmaker also left his mark
Woo!
on Dreamflux Reef.
What's this? Book. I'll take book. Let's investigate, but it's not. Okay. The giant clocky here is this street's proud landmark. Looks fucking terrifying. Children from other neighborhoods all look upon it with great envy. Why would they do that? The citizens see cleaning and maintaining the statue as part of their lives. The giant clocky must see this as part of its life too. Beautiful dreams are always sure to fade away under the corrosion of nightmares, but Clocky's smile is eternal. That's fucking terrifying. Alright. Oh, that's a bird. Gotta yank it. Woo! Did that scare you, Tweet? All the birdies were eaten by giant Clocky. Guess I'm still here. Yeah, it makes it even more terrifying. That's like, oh yeah, it ate my brethren. They're all dead. I'm still here. That's quite a thought. Even has like a little stitched finger. It's all glowy. Oh yeah, my father was showing me how to do some sewing. It's like the hardest part of sewing is getting the thread through the needle, but now they got like this thing that makes it easier now.
I think there's a settlement of this size with
Like you put the helper in the needle first, and then you put the thread in the helper, and then you like pull it out, and then you tie the knot. It makes it a lot
The
easier.
atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas.
But it's so dark in here. There's
The
no
layout may be
light.
simple, but the facility
It's too dark.
very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection, but there's no point in overthinking things. let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Take a right turn at the end of this road.
Yeah,
and
who
you'll
needs
reach the
lane when we
tree
got
district.
Firefly? Yeah. You bring up a very
There are
good
more
point.
people there.
She's the light of our life.
Perhaps someone knows where she is.
Normal surveillance burp,
Not coming
welcome.
with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Like, we teamed up with
Sure.
Fire Sam
Let's
here to
reconnect
try
later.
and find the Gallagher. Mr. Pyro Man.
Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to.
Yeah, I see him right over
Let's go.
there.
I'm sure you've already noticed him.
I did. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I saw him right away. He's right over there. It's the
The
boy.
Reverie Hotel's bellboy.
It's the bellboy.
How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
Trash can is perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in.
Okay! This man's just like, ah, yes, I could finally become my childhood hood idol, Oscar the Grouch. Yeah, turn-based? Yeah, based on me. Yeah, right? But this child's literally like, yeah, it's perfectly legal for me to sit in this trash can. I'm just sitting here like, alright. That's your life choices. I hope you don't mind that I use some of your Until videos in your compilation videos. Oh yeah, of course. As long as you credited me and put my link to my stuff in the description, go ahead.
I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream.
Yeah, it's free advertising, exactly. It's like, yeah, no, if you guys want to like clip me and put me on like your YouTube channels or whatever, that's fine. Just credit me and link me back. I have accounts on all my social medias and my username is the same on all of them, so just shout me out and go ahead. You credited me? Okay, awesome. Thanks, Death God. Much appreciated. You can see him?
Your, memory zone meme?
Yeah, no, I was not expecting my Until Then videos to be so popular.
We all live here.
Like, I think the one video,
To get here, this dreamscape is.
it's like one of them is like one of my most my most popular VOD now. I was like, oh
It
god.
has something to do with Sleepy.
It's like that sponsorship worked
So
out super well. I'm
this
pretty happy with
is
that.
Your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful.
And it was funny that
I'll
the
go back home.
one of the character
Commuting
designers
used to
came
be
into
more
the stream. That
convenient,
was pretty
but
funny.
Ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really
Yeah,
well
Blue becomes
behaved.
world famous. It's
Gallagher's
split
into
over. Gallagher again?
Based on the description,
Heckin'
that name
Gallagher.
is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently? Say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family, and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr.
They're
Yang?
probably actually busy playing with
Person you're looking
fire.
for. Is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
Yeah, then
If
she's
you're
probably
looking
actually
for Miss
around here
Robin,
somewhere,
I
right?
can
If
lead the way.
death is
She
taking
told
people
me
here.
that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair.
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful dream, but its safety is unmatched.
Like, yeah, you probably won't die horribly a
First
second
Here
time.
in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon. So there should be enough time.
All right then, we'll follow your plan. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser.
Yeah, the name, Sleep.
Ooh,
what about this
connection to
Sleepy?
Gallagher is worth digging into. Regardless, we have to find
At
him.
Sleepy for the rest
You
of
mentioned
your
before that you saw
life.
Clocky that only you
Not
could
sponsored.
see.
Yeah, he's right there.
Shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart?
Yes.
Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
Like, it's actually kind of cute that Well can see Clocky. Or at least perceive him.
Everyone, look! From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built?
Yeah,
on
no
such
perceive,
unstable
only
memoria?
obscurity.
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also
Do not
versed in
perceive,
Memoria
only
dynamics.
consume product.
I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone.
Consume the
I bet
Clocky
you guys have a lot in
merchandise.
common with Miss Kami.
Worship the Clocky statue. Drink the Clocky cola. Okay, I want to pick up the thing. There we go.
Look, there she is.
Yeah, how dare I notice things? Why do I keep noticing
My
things?
calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis
Penacony is not the
ceases
IPC.
to exist
No,
if
the
dream
IPC
is
wants
valid.
Penacony. That's the problem.
Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
Who are you?
Me, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics, and
Homst.
this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely.
So you're all going to slowly be consumed.
According to
Great.
my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results. After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist. It will disintegrate like a melting glacier, and then
She's like,
fuse
we're all gonna be consumed by the
on
void!
that side of the void.
Like, ma'am, you're sounding a little too enthusiastic about this.
This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world.
Yeah, it's okay, you
Probably
could say
realize
she's
she's wrong
fucking
soon
crazy.
enough.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course. She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Yeah, good luck with
Does
that.
the name sound familiar to you?
No. No, really, I don't remember.
Before we
Who?
came to Penacony, the conductor had given us a list of nameless to look into. Her name was mentioned. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef before abruptly passing away.
Well, that stinks.
Miss Katie regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. Its people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our
Perhaps.
destination is the commercial district.
Maybe.
That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Oh, hey, March! There you are, girl! Yo, what up?
There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip?
No.
There you are. I've been waiting for you two. Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
well, this is how it turned out.
Yeah, March is dead. So sad. Now you shall pay respect to March 7th, Ghost of Dreamflux Reef!
Me? A ghost?
Yeah,
He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dreamflux Reef.
not being dead.
Somewhat invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried
Yeah,
to
now
succeed
it's
in
like
my
the sequel to
dream.
March 7th, March 8th.
Curiosity kills the Papashi.
Visible who?
Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters! All the dead are right here. All of them!
Yeah, I want to touch the floof.
You're not
I would if I
talking
could.
about the memory zone, are you?
I want to yank those little
Don't say that
Moogle
name.
antennas.
They're coming!
Oh shit, there actually is monsters. Whoops. They'll figure it out.
Still waters of oblivion.
See, this is fine.
Who will it be? Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
See? Easy.
He passed out. His intense
Dad.
negative emotions memory zone means.
Rip. We hardly knew ye.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call. But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
It's akin to touching Booba.
We
Oh
can ask
no.
Jesse for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this
Got
place
it.
feels
Definitely
like a
touch
real
it.
dream.
A lot. I just saw this violin here and it's like, oh, I could talk to it. I would like to see your products, random violin. You have my curiosity. Yes, I will buy one of your products. How is living in a dream sufficient? I have no idea. Like, no, I'm innocent! I want to talk to the person. Let me talk to the person.
Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might
Like, I can see I could change your clockwork, but it's like, I don't know about that right now. It's like, I don't think now's the right time to be giving random people depression.
Fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
A Halovian lady.
Robin. She's also
Hello, my
here
baby.
in the
Hello,
country.
my honey.
Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like
Misha's
Robin's
about to
probably
take
hanging
a
around
find
here
out
somewhere.
But
How Clockwork
before
is,
that,
it only
let's meet up
affects
with
people
you.
who are emotionally
You were with
contested.
her earlier,
Always a
right?
little push towards a specific emotion.
We met some
Fair
stowaways
enough.
in the
It's only a little
residential area.
brainwashing. Just
Most
a
of them
little.
came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived.
Yeah, it's like I barely touched you.
I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape,
Like there never
it
was a
the center
Robin.
of all dreamscapes
It's
in
just
Honkai.
Sparkle. Just Sparkle.
If that's true,
Only
it's no
Sparkle.
wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himeko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Let's see how you handle a stroke of genius like this.
No! At this rate, the family will be done for.
This is where we split up.
So that's how it is. I never
Like, hey,
imagined we'd
found the
gather
girl.
remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himeko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's part
The gang's all back together.
The exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
Hello, Micah.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Yeah, so it's like Gravekeeper. What do you
Life in
mean?
Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
Ah, so he helps people when they show up
So,
here. Got
a
it.
Guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
Huh?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An
All right,
important
who's it gonna
guest.
be?
Who could it be?
This way, please.
It's like, who could this
The roads here
important
at
guest
Dreamflex Reef
possibly
are a bit
be?
run down, so watch your step.
We can go hang out in the graveyard with them. Oh. Yank. Hey there, buddy. Yeah, that's not a very good sauna. Can paper even be soaked in saunas? They are made of actual paper. Okay, fair. Whatever, sir. Honey Birch, I see you. Yank you out. Try to stop getting stuck into things, birdie. It's like, pretend not to have seen anything. Perceive nothing.
There she is.
There she is! But is it really her, or is it fucking Sparkle?
It's not often that I tried this music
You've yet to get all the birds? Yeah, they're like all over the place. So, I imagine they're pretty hard to find.
I can't
I'm sure someone's made a guide.
Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace.
All of these children have the exact same face.
It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflex Reef, talked to everyone I met, and they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
Okay, I think this is the real Robin, because I feel like Sparkle would be the type of person that'd be like, fuck those kids! Them kids suck! Fuck those kids!
Carol there with her blind eyes used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough.
Wow, autism mentioned. Don't hear that every day. Yeah, they're all Sparkle.
To birds.
Especially the one with autism.
Like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength. And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything.
This brings up a
I
question. How does
this.
China treat
No matter
autism?
How long we fly through this dream,
I know
one
Japan,
day
they have it as a
return to
communication
reality.
disorder. I might have to Google that
Ellen
later.
and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic. You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah, Sunday's fucking pissed. You should probably let him know you're okay.
Can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary...
Do they even
illness.
diagnose autism over there?
Perhaps
That's the
without
thing.
anyone
I don't
teaching me.
know. It could be like I said,
But I
like
thought
Japan, where
maybe
they
it just takes
where
some
it's
time for
considered
my
something
body
else.
to acclimate to the high concentration of memorian has done. But now it's...
That's why I'm like, that's something to Google.
The root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the sweet dream's collapse.
The
sweet dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony,
Like, we gotta get out of the dream
boundaries
within
of
a
the 12
dream.
dreamscapes
We gotta unception
expanded
deception.
outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in the dream, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers,
But my guess on who's the bad guy this time? Dong Hong.
where Penacony's past is buried.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the sweet dream. It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and using the
It's like, no, not the dragon.
people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the sweet dream. This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I'd heard about what happened to the Xianzhou Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something.
It could be anything. Or
I
anyone.
cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony
God, she's so
represents,
pretty.
while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer. I've decided to forgo my role and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Oh no, she's graduating! No! Love system hours until the festival. No!
A little bird.
That's a pretty bird.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
Yeah, make it a little nest.
This place is too
Let it
dangerous
eep in
for a
there.
fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert. Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well.
Yeah, it's like cooking and making some nice little chicken nuggies. Molded into nice little dino nuggies.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered, and can't sing, it didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds belong to the sky.
Fly, birdie.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Well, that just do be the circle of life.
It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story.
Ooh, story time.
As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights, so that they look like shooting stars.
Ooh, I want to see that. That sounds
We've
cool.
seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations.
Evolution.
Their ancestors were too
Bird.
weak to survive on the ground. So, to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air.
It's like your Pidgey evolved into a fiery Pidgeotto.
One of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination?
Yeah, you know, get kicked out of the nest and shit.
Well, that's an optimistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's
Yeah.
So,
I have.
have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because
It's not a pleasant sight, I'll tell you that much.
I want it to live, no matter what.
Well said, kids.
Yeah,
It seems
birds
each
are
of
made
you
to be
has found
birds.
your own
They go
answer.
tweet tweet,
Your
and they
insights
flap their
are
little
truly
wings.
remarkable. And I hope they come true.
My favorite bird is the bearded vulture.
We will
Google
take
it.
good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't quite understand.
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky, only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, Birdie? Time to wake up.
Dang it, Gallagher. Domo Shadow Man, welcome. Thank you for the raid.
You look a little
Welcome, Raiders.
unsteady.
Oh, and thank you for the 8 months.
Need a
Arigato
hand?
gozaimasu. Hello, Shadow Man. How you doing? Domo, arigato.
Happy about
Woo.
Where is Robin? Tell me.
Yeah, thanks. Cool. How you doing?
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's
Get you a shout out.
probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all,
There
right
you
in
go.
front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a
Hope
dagger.
you had a good stream.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the watchmaker.
You good? Just finishing
So,
Mario and
figured out who I
Luigi
am.
board the ship.
No
Cool.
wonder you had the guts to go
Is it
against
good?
the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
Good.
You're aware of
Glad to hear it.
and see through my fictionality.
I haven't played any of the
Time
Mario
is running out,
and
so
Luigi
let's drop
games.
the
I should.
charades.
Oh, Domo Fox, welcome. How you doing? Hello.
Cooperate.
It's a lot longer than you
What makes you
expected.
think I'd
Yeah, it's like that's why I
cooperate
try and look up on how long to beat, how long a
The
game's
fact
gonna
that the
take me.
famous Robin has chosen my side.
It's like
Plus,
that usually
clues
helps
about a
me plan
traitor
things out,
right
though.
featured
Sometimes
Pentagon.
things can take a little
Any of
longer
that
or
catch your
shorter
interest?
depending on certain factors.
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Why did they have to put ambition on top of it?
Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
What's your trick this time?
What?
Just kidding.
Loving the current Honkai story? Cool. Yeah, it's like I'm on the thing where we're in the Dream Flux Reef.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable
And
Oak
so
Family Head.
that's like we just found out about Firefly being Sam. And we met the real Robin moments later.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The
Oh,
names
okay, cool.
inscribed on
Here's the tombs.
be
It's an RPG game. It's the first RPG game on Switch.
Rosalina.
This one made by Acquire.
Tiernan.
Okay, cool.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved
Yeah,
the stars,
very
and
exciting.
their names deserve to be immortalized, not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time.
Oh god, why am I yawning?
Today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace.
I don't know why
In the
I'm
decade
coughing.
following
It's
the
my
war,
heckin'
Penacony
allergies.
faced challenges internal and external.
Everybody be
protect us
coofing and sniffling.
picked up the way of
It's
the
that time of
Trailblazer
year.
and led the Letmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the swarm.
Not the swarm. I don't like the swarm. I don't like the bugs.
As much.
They're
The
stinky.
tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown.
I blow them out like my boogies.
Tablet.
Apparently,
They're
Japanese
not
game
names
studio, and they worked on
When
this
Dream
one.
Flux Reef was
Alpha Dream
created,
disbanded.
its owner was still
But Brothership,
alive.
they do reference the older
However,
games. Oh, that's
he
good that they
insisted on
reference the other
erecting a
games.
monument
That's
for
good.
himself, saying that it will happen someday.
Yeah, it's like even if a
Here
different
we meet
company
again.
took the
Everyone from the
franchise, but
Astro
like
Express.
they're familiar with it,
Robin.
that's good. Like the people on the team might have done their research to make sure it stayed consistent. Which would be cool if they did.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh, is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
Hee
You're
hee
right,
hee hee.
Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless...
Yeah, like the
arrived
last
a
one
bit
being
late.
Paper Jam Gang.
So
Oh,
It's
okay.
only fair that I answer your questions.
Well, that's cool.
Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dream Flux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation.
Damn, so he's been behind
As
like
Gallagher, the
everything.
history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you
My
all.
goodness.
history fictionologist? So what, everything you told us was made up?
I'm doing this joke, but here's your raid theme. Well, thank you for the biddies. Arigato gozaimasu.
Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked.
But no, the raids are absolutely appreciated.
And Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy. Inviting different
Yeah, historical fictionologist sounds like something that someone on Tumblr would make up.
Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There
Hi,
are
Kitty.
no signs of contamination whatsoever.
I think Kitty wants violence.
You're totally
Sounds like someone on Facebook would do.
So,
Yeah, that
care
Facebook
to take
too.
a guess at what that means?
Not that I use Facebook that much. Someone's manipulating the Stellaron?
Keen. Well, what should I say? I expected nothing less from the person here who is the most familiar with Stellarons. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at. In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
Okay.
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
It all started
Yes, that's
a long
literally
time
what he just said, word for
back
word.
when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone.
Remind you of Aizawa? Yeah, I can see it.
folly of
I can
attempting
see
to
it.
tamper with such a power. And most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives. The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity.
Like, he looks tired, sounds tired with his worms. If you had the same color schemes, then yeah. Yeah.
Stellaron had already
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
seeping
Yeah.
into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far
Domo
more
Logator,
about
welcome.
Stellaron
As you can
than
see, I am scuff-free.
They helped Mikhail
Yippee!
swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building.
It's like, I don't know if it's because Twitch got itself together or something on my end got fixed. I don't know, but we've been pretty Gucci today.
The Watchmaker,
How you
who had
doing?
been left in the dark, sent out invitations across
Forgot
the
to turn the volume down.
Spreading the
Yeah, it's
hype
like
around the
I
land
keep
of the
myself a little loud. It's like I'd rather be a little loud than a little quiet.
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor?
Yeah, it's like
The truth
Shadowman
is,
yesterday I was
Stellaron
trying to
was
stream,
never
but
truly
not but it's like
existed in a
I
different
was
form
dropping
within
the
the
frames really bad.
Think about this.
I couldn't figure out why.
cost to
But I
create
still
and
streamed anyway.
maintain
We just
such
toughed
a
it out.
lavish dreamland?
Luckily the game I played was super short
lives.
because
The opulent
I
dream is
made the
built upon the
choices that
decay
led
of
to it being
spirits,
short.
with a
Oops.
toxic elixir called
But still worked
pleasure
out.
flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the
Hold your
sweet
frames.
dream.
I can't keep holding all these frames.
Confusion, laziness, and cowardice. Weaknesses that plague humanity were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one. Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the
But you know,
family had a
when in
firm
doubt,
grip on
blame
Penacony,
Twitch.
swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the
Because, you know, I dual stream on both Twitch and YouTube now, and I was looking at the same time, and it was like,
Over
YouTube
the
was
years,
fine. It was
I
Twitch that was
fabricated
acting
a
up.
meme within this dream for our use. Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So
It was YouTube sabotaging the stream. No, Twitch was sabotaging the stream. YouTube was fine, but then again, YouTube be like, oh, go watch on YouTube instead, because Twitch is being so bad right now. So I don't know, maybe you could be onto something.
Uncover the truth.
It's not just that.
You were taking a break?
Above
Yeah, no,
all, I
breaks are
wanted to
good.
see what happens when the
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
engage in a
could have been my
struggle
internet,
for
could have been
legacy.
Twitch, could have been literally
Since
anything.
This is the watchmaker's first
Either way,
announcement
it's
in
not happening
decades.
today.
The traitor
Thank God.
within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
Sometimes you just have one of those days.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Oh, hey guys! Right behind me.
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
Yeah, about that.
Is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
So we gotta blow it up.
It's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the sweet dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the
Gopher
master.
Gopherwood.
That was easier than I thought. Did you conduct
Gopher,
your own
really? That's his
investigation
name? Really?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my
Gopherwood? I hardly know her. Yeah, right? It's like,
Confronting me
you're
first
telling me
turned
the
out to be
fucking...
a smart move on your part.
I didn't have
The
other
fucking
options.
mastermind is named
Dream
Gopherwood.
Master's
I can't
been
take that
elusive.
seriously.
And even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony. But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me.
Yeah, don't let him give us 6 more weeks of winter.
Harmony itself.
Have him come out of his little hidey hole.
Paradise in our
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the sweet dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
Blood debt?
The enemies you are about to face
That sounds
aren't
cool.
like this old dog here who can barely even bark.
Blood for the blood god!
Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Mr. Trailblazer?
Ain't nothing to fear, ain't nothing to fear no more. Yeah, loons for the loon gods.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations, and could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
All right,
Everyone,
well,
gather
let's go,
over
I
here.
guess.
We still need to make some
Oh, hi, Will.
preparations.
What's up?
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous.
Did you know that ducks are one of the earliest still living types of burbs? I believe it.
How powerful is that dream master?
Sadly, we don't have any dodos
He's the
or
leader
carrier
of the
pigeons.
families of Penacony,
Canadian
and he
geese
has the entire
almost went
power of the
extinct,
harmony behind him.
and then it was made illegal to hunt them. Now we have too many of them.
We must
Heckin'
proceed
geese.
with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
No, that
Yeah,
won't
we
do.
should have finished the job. They're
Even if we
terrible.
count
They
Robin
poop
as an ally,
everywhere.
Something felt
And they're
off about
mean.
Mr. Sunday just now. Although I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey. You're still carrying the keepsake, the IPC envoy.
And
right?
proms tomorrow.
May I borrow it for a
No!
moment? I knew it.
Yeah, here. What do you need it
As
for?
I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter.
Of course it fucking is.
He intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine? Is he still alive?
Yes.
And what does he have to do with our mission?
Like, funny
to
enough,
confront the Dream Master?
before I started the stream, I was looking at
Remember what I said earlier?
the in-game text messages,
Working
and
with
he
the
actually
IPC
sent
is a
the
way to keep the
Trailblazer
family
a text
in
message
check.
being like, "Hey, Lamau, I'm still alive," and we're like, "What?
Negotiations go south and
Nani?
the family show their true colors.
Nani the fuck?"
Going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC.
It's like, "Look here," point at wall.
The IPC
Like, look at this
ambassador
nice
was hoping
wall.
for. The only question mark in all of this.
Yeah, that is quite a nice
Aventurine's
wall.
current status.
Yeah, it's nothing.
The
It's just,
IPC is
well, for me, if I
always
look at the wall, I see
especially
paintings
senior
because I have
strategic
paintings hung
investment
up on my
department
wall.
heads
So
like
I'm not
him.
seeing
Getting
nothing.
the
I'm seeing
message
something.
across shouldn't be a problem.
Now picture half a million spiderlings.
Well,
That sounds great.
if anything goes wrong,
Like, oh, now
don't
I'm the
worry
wall.
about
How did I
Just
become the
make
wall?
sure
I
to
thought
see
I
the
was a hunt. What happened?
Spoken like a true hero.
How strange.
Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep.
The red hourglasses? Oh, so the Black Widows. But yeah, it's Domo Time
Let's
Worm
wish him the
Gecko. How
best
you
of luck.
doing?
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Yeah,
Why would you say
Gallagher.
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the three nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is Legwork. If I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way. I've been watching over you ever since I received a reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the
Right, they're one of the other species of windows, like the White Widow and the Brown Widow. Yeah, you know. There's some widows out there. Widowers.
Were you the one who repaired the
Widowies.
Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
It's like, oh, you're making me blush with these flatteries. Keep them coming.
I don't know much about my life story, but
I just realized Gallagher's cape has little paw prints on it. It's kind of
You're
cute.
full of energy.
Very
Please
Gucci.
send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend has fond memories of his time aboard the Express, which he reminisces on every time he has a good
Widowmaker at 768 miles per hour before you ask a
He
Widowmaker.
disembarked, and embarked again. Traveling in a great
But I'm not into bondage,
leading up
Time Worm
back
Gecko.
On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and
That's
deliver
not my
an
thing.
invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind
What
a
kind of
special
Monster
gift,
Musume fanfic are you writing over there?
something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise. Brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember your last words.
He was probably autistic. It's like, why was he obsessed with trains?
Don't let us down,
Autism.
old man.
Autism has been confirmed to be in this universe. I could make those jokes because I have autism.
What's happening?
Oh god, yeah, something's happening. Can you give me the A-word pass? Which one?
Go ahead. His resting place lies.
They call it the Widowmaker because it could kill a man and it makes that woman a widow.
First and last, nameless.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you could say autism. It's not a slur.
The Watchmaker.
Don't believe what Twitter says. You can't make up a slur. Or maybe you can if you're creative enough. Yeah, asterisks less in the train, they must all be autistic. Yeah, exactly. Why do you think they keep picking them up? Dab you up? I can't dab. I can only flail my arms. But that's for when I say goodbye. It's not time to say goodbye yet, so I can't flail. Yeah, like that, exactly.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Hello? Who you? Beneath the sea surface of Memory Zone, in a garden closest to the full moon in the water, an elderly man rests in a recliner, enveloped in utter silence. The Watchmaker, Mikhail Char Legwork, picking up these names, has passed into that endless, timeless dream where now no sound could ever awaken him. Is he fucking dead?
Sure enough. The Watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
He got the drip, though. That's pretty pog.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble.
It's like, yeah, it's like he got...
bubble. There's something that holds meaning only for the name.
Like, the way he's holding it, it kind of looks like he's
After
pregnant.
all,
What the
when I
fuck?
checked its contents,
Yeah, it's like, pew, pew, pew.
I found nothing inside. Maybe some trailblaze runes? Even more enigmatic than me.
Well, let's have a look.
As the word cease, Himiko nods ever so slightly in your direction. You take a deep breath, steady your mind, and turn your gaze towards the Watchmaker. Touch the dream bubble! Pop the bubble! You press your hands against the dream bubble, and the thick, viscous memoria converges under strain, then stretches outward from your fingertips. As if weaving a delicate web, it gently cradles your palm. A chill travels from your fingertips, carrying with it a myriad of vibrant and intertwined memories, as experience would suggest. And then I start blasting! Bang, bang, bang! But this time, you see nothing at all. How could this be? The dream bubble is clearly extraordinary. Perhaps the approach was wrong, you think, holding your breath and closing your eyes. With one knee on the ground, you press your forehead against the thin film coated in memoria. Yet before you there remains an abyss of darkness. No crimson sun descending upon snow-capped mountains. No gentle laughter. No twinkling stars. No echoes of swords clashing. And most of all, no traces of trailblaze. There is nothing, and nothing is there. Indubitably, This is but an empty dream bubble.
Wait, what's going on?
Yeah, you dreamed about fucking nothing! Literally.
Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble? How could a dream bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive.
Oops. Like, yeah, it's like your grandpa's been trying to call you.
What's going on?
Never answered.
But this empty dream.
When was the last time you talked to your
so
grandpa?
Typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet.
Well, what if it is just nothing? What if he was in the middle of making it and he just died? And that's why there's nothing in it. He was like, ugh, be hurt.
My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything. That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
Now we get to the cowboy! Yeehaw! 10 hours! It's like, finally! I was wondering when we would get back to the cowboy. I want to be a cowboy, baby.
Astral Express?
I want to be a cowboy.
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
Yeah, it's a sensual moment. We're full up on cowboys. We got room for one more. You could be a barkeep or perhaps a cow. Moo. It's like, no, wait, I could be the steed.
Responded to the family's invitation. Boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system.
Yeah, exactly. It'll work.
Possible to accommodate him as well.
Don't worry about it.
Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days.
Like, no one mounts me. I kick anyone off that I don't want on me.
To contact your companions.
It's like, I'm the one riding the cowboys. It's the opposite.
To reach the other members of the Astral Express.
Instead, the cowboy's riding the horse. The horse rides the cowboy.
To reach them.
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the dreamscape.
How about this? Give me that. Check on them ourselves.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify.
Giddy up!
I can share any guest information.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Wilt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
It's like, yeah, I'll mount Boothill. I'll take the challenge.
Confirm your identities.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Oh, fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Don Home seems pretty worried.
Like, yeah, I get to be the cowboy! Yippee!
Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Whee! Woo! Yippee! Unlimited bullets! Let's go! Woo! This here's a stick up. Alright, I'll stop.
The Charmony Festival is about to start. I'm so excited!
Hey, you guys here for the Charmony Festival too?
Yeah, I am the bone of my gun. Unlimited bullet works.
Especially for the festival. Honestly, I don't really even know what it's about, but I heard it's a lot of fun.
Well, back in my homeworld, Anaria, we have festivals like that all the time. My dad threw me a birthday party one time that was just as extravagant as the Charmony Festival.
Oh, come on. The Charmony Festival is a once-in-an-amber era event. How can a birthday party compare?
Well, you never know, right? Maybe on her world, birthdays only happen once in Amber Era.
That sounds like forever.
Anyway, let's forget about that. Have you heard about the, unsettling things happening in the dreamscape?
Unsettling things? What could possibly go wrong? It better not ruin the Charmony Festival. I've been looking forward to it.
Relax. With a big event like this, there's bound to be lots of gossip and rumors. Don't worry. If anything does happen, the family will be on top of it.
Oh, that's a relief. I didn't come all this way to see the festival go down the drain. Well, looks like I won't get any fudging clues out of these two.
It's like, why isn't he allowed to say fuck? Let Boothill say fuck! Let the cowboy say fuck!
I'm Cody of the Bloodhound family, head of security for the hotel.
Unless he really just likes fudge. Or maybe he hates fudge. I don't know.
Something I wanted to ask about. I've been hearing some unsettling rumors about certain incidents that might affect the Charmony Festival. Do you think there's anything to be worried about? I've traveled all the way from the Hayaii Federation, and I don't want my trip to be ruined.
What do you mean?
Wait, you haven't heard?
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're completely baseless. I can assure you, as a representative of the Bloodhound family, that everything is going smoothly for the Charmony Festival. At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts on time. Even the Dream Master himself has arrived. So don't worry, your trip won't be in vain.
Yeah, about that.
That's a relief to hear. She doesn't appear to be acting. So, it seems that even the hotel staff are out of the loop. Back already?
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope. I'm starting to wonder. Sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea. Neither the staff nor the guests seem to know anything about what's happening in the dreamscape, and wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves. Definitely not a good sign.
I agree.
Yeah, everything's too happy
Another
here.
unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to
Too
be in
happy.
charge of organizing the council
We gotta
and managing everything inside
shift our gears back to
and
depression.
outside the dreamscape. However, I walked around the hotel, but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Well, I'll be forked. If I remember
Now he's
correctly,
talking about
the
forks.
head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy, right?
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back to the Express for now.
Not so fast. Have you ever robbed VIPC, bro? If you run away now, everyone will be chasing after you.
Are you suggesting we sit here and do nothing?
I wouldn't say do nothing. But let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise factor for them. They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See? The IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
They're everywhere.
If
They're going to collect your taxes.
I'd find
No!
an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper. If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel. In reality,
a secret signal.
That's right.
Oh, a concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you. But Boothill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
I'm sorry, but it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry.
Yeah, I can't tell you about my backup plan. I can't tell you about my backup plan for my backup plan either. That would defeat the point of it being a backup plan.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This
Makes perfect sense
is
to
where
me.
my street smarts come into play.
Hello?
You're the lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found. We've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man? Is this how
Domo Demon Lord, welcome. How you doing? We got Metal Gear Cowboy unable to say fuck, so instead he talks about forks and fudges.
It's called standing up for your rights.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact Mr. Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
See? Just like that.
Just don't call yourself Nameless next time.
Wow, this bar's something else. Certainly.
Oh, I see that chest over there. Go grab that.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello. One Shirley Temple, please.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of Hasdana's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Hasdana's White Oak. I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all. I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the memo keeper couldn't afford it?
Then what should we do now?
Oh, no need to rush. Let's grab some drinks first. Maybe I arrived too early and she hasn't come yet.
It's like, maybe she'll come later.
Kind of juice malts you all have here.
Eventually. At some point.
Well,
maybe today.
give me a glass
Or
of
tomorrow.
Kingdom Valley, 40 years. I'll have it neat. No ice.
Wow, that's the most expensive one on the list. You have a taste for the finer things.
It's on the house, anyway.
What can I get for you?
Anything you recommend is fine.
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboon juice. It's refreshing and suits your cool demeanor.
And you can throw rocks at it. And by rocks, I mean ice. Obviously.
This flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh!
What?
Really hits the spot. Truly, the finest sherry cask-aged malt juice in the cosmos.
That's a weird name, but okay. I don't know why you're drinking rocket fuel.
Is that really something that humans enjoy?
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
As long as you're satisfied.
Yeah, I'm with Don Hong here. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Why is he drinking rocket fuel?
Let's give the memo keeper another half-system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation. What do you think?
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities, but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up. It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools. If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true, the situation in Penacony is a little complicated, to say the least.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding Acheron. As you know, the faction that follows the path of the hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with. Who in the right mind would impersonate the Xianzhou Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish. Isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that the Rainbow Sect lets their Lux arrow do all the beating?
Talking. Do all the talking.
Well,
Talking, beating, it's about the same, you
Been
know.
out of sight for years. We've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers. But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
And do you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out.
I don't know, she's just cool and I like her a lot.
What worries me more
She's
are
very
the
pretty.
anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various paths for the festival. No matter how generous the family might be, this move seems highly unusual. Unless the invitations weren't sent by them. If that's the case, it's even more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival, despite the chaos.
Maybe it's Shippei the Harmony pulling the strings. You find it beyond human
Shippei!
understanding because it wasn't
Not related to Sleepy.
People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't and fudge. They even break their own rules, but eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back, even if they reach a dead end.
How much money do I have to pay to make this guy say fuck?
Shippei's will is behind all this?
Petition to let Boothill say fuck. It's driving me crazy. I can't handle this 4 kids terminology and on a guy that's fucking Metal Gear Cowboy. I just can't.
It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Akavilli's disappearance.
But in my opinion, Akavilli's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
Oh, so you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Exactly. I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right. It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities, even with limited insight and judgment.
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that people must take responsibility for their choices, because no one else can do it for them.
Take responsibility!
That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions. Just in case. I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't show up. This is my final backup plan. I promise.
Not counting the final backup plan. That's totally separate.
Going back to my old career would make things a lot easier. By the way, when you were walking around the hotel, did you happen to see any important looking guests?
What's your plan?
It's simple. We just grab some hostages and use them as bargaining chips with the family.
What the hell? This man's choosing violence. Why am I not? Well,
no need
I shouldn't be
for that.
surprised.
We'll return to the Express now.
Wait, are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
Oh boy, let's go!
Leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that Asdonis White Oak you just ordered?
Huh? Asdonis White Oak? But didn't you just say?
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of Asdonis White Oak just a moment ago.
It's like, I will give you booze if it means you don't wreck my bar. Oh wait, it was actually a password. Okay, whatever. Codes, secret talks. But is he gonna get? Are we gonna get this cowboy drunk?
Anyway, let me check.
Is that how we have to get him to swear? We have to get him heavily intoxicated? If so, I will buy him all the booze he needs.
I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
No mistake. That's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we find another place.
Well, looks like we took a detour, but now it's back to the Astral Express. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Okay, all that to just go back on the train. All right.
Just boarded saying they were looking for Boothill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
Oh, just in time.
2 guests?
2! Dose!
Look, we welcome
Pretty
passengers
lady!
on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that? You have no regard for etiquette.
Like how Bob's like,
Apologies, conductor.
why the fuck you get on this train? Yeah, pretty
I
lady.
You are already acquainted
It's like,
with the
you
guard.
broke into my train, you
Given the chaotic
bitch!
situation
Pay
in
up!
Penacony,
Where's your
the
ticket?
Nameless is the only ones we can truly trust right now.
You are the Memo Keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boothill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
Finally, Memo Keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black Swan, and I serve the Garden of Recollection as a memo keeper. As for Acheron's story, I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Greetings. I'm Acheron.
Hey, Lamau! It's the lady of the hour.
Garden of Recollection, shirtbag. You betrayed me.
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me.
Yeah, they were doing some weird mind meld talking shit to her earlier. That was really fucking weird.
Stalking, then helping. And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape.
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals. Namely, all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something?
Yes.
How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
How about we don't?
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
Get me the heck out of here. This Boothill guy seems like a real jerk. Well, he's a cowboy. What do you expect from a cowboy? He's a rebel. He's a fighter. He's chaos and leather boots.
And know their whereabouts, Don Hung. Please
cowboy hat.
Your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help. As for Boothill, you may have guessed.
Yeah, real slow poke.
I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers
yeah, chaos and fudge. Look at the way he just poses while pointing his gun.
The only way I could reach
it's like,
hooah! Only by doing
He's got to keep himself balanced while holding that gun.
Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise.
Pistols do have quite the recoil.
To their rightful owner. Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet. So, how long has this rain been going on for?
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed. And in the end, such hope faded away before the rain did. Looks like the God you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
As he spoke, the old man's gaze remained fixed on the distance. Amidst the fine drizzle of black rain, countless shadowy hands emerged from the sea, shrouded in an ethereal mist, reaching out towards the sky one by one.
Well, let me share a story with you. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans, and for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the wave.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstranders, they emerge from the depths of IX, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they were once my dear companions. A group of Galaxy Rangers.
Well, so much for that, huh?
Watching over them.
Seems like that didn't end so well.
I'm guiding them toward transcendence. It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe. The universe witnessed the fall of Zulo, the Lord Ravager, but it came at a price. A price so hefty that only those who were there still remember. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. So someone must guide these lost souls to their life beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility. As for me, I've suffered too many losses on that battlefield to advance any further. And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
Alright, good luck with that, old man.
But you know, these sin thirsters, they're not who they used to be.
Does this seem pointless to you? Well, some tasks have to be done.
It's like, yeah, man, they've been corrupted. They ain't no Galaxy Rangers no more. I think it's time to go home.
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
Sure, why not?
Good question. And a profound one.
It's like, stop the sky from dripping a big black ooze.
What I do know,
Causing the
is that
black
one
rain.
day I too
It's
will
icky and
pass
gross.
away. I hope that when that day comes, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
Alrighty then. 9 system hours till the festival!
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence. As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side.
I humbly request your blessings, esteemed advocate of Shipe.
Alright, I gotta pee, so it's like I was gonna wait until like the next break, but I gotta go, so I'll be back though. And then we can get into Sunday's tragic backstory or whatever they're gonna do. So I'll be back. Bye. Alright, I'm back. Hi, Kitty. What do you want, Kitty? Well, let me start up the cutscene.
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
Alright, Kitty, want my nap?
As you wish.
Kitty? Kitty?
I have faithfully
Alright,
served
Kitty,
the
I
Alfalfa
love. Who
family
wants
for nearly
synchronized cat pettings?
promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I
yeah, synchronized cat
dropped
petting,
a prepared dish on the floor. Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready. Although the head has dismissed me as punishment, it has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing.
It's like, forgive me, Sunday. I've been such a bad boy.
So, I confess to you now to seek atonement for my sins.
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Yes.
No.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
No.
Yes.
Like, take your responsibility? In 2024? No.
Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them. Now, please, leave in peace.
Oh, praise Sheepy. And
praise Sheepy!
Esteemed advocate.
Next, please step forward.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sin.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere, absolution will be granted.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket. My house, my land, and my 2 children.
Burn.
I see.
Send them to the guillotine.
Please, go on.
My children were starving, and I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here. If I can strike it rich here,
Taffy, you
I'll
are so
lift them out
hairy.
of that situation and give them the life they deserve. But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here.
Yeah, he basically sold his family to play VR chat. Like, dude, what the fuck? He's like, I thought I could bring my kids here. It's like, if you actually cared about your kids, you wouldn't have sold them in the first place, you dick.
Cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear anymore.
Sunday, no, please. It's like, what you should do is get rid of this guy and save the children.
To redeem my children and make them part of the family.
It's like, get them in an orphanage or with like a better family or something. Don't forgive this guy, he's a jerk.
Next, please step forward.
Hey, long time no see, Mr. Sunday. The most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak family, right?
I have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
Sure, let's just get this over with. I have sinned, please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast, and a bottle of Soul. That's it. Nothing more. Can we wrap this up?
Like, hey, I pigged out a little bit, you know. I gotta get back to my robo game.
Seek to atone for your sins through good deeds.
My sins? Started to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me.
My god, the audacity of this little Moogle.
Family family has done.
Because that's what that's what they call the little ones is the pepeshi.
Feather brain. Those dream chasers.
So I'm just imagining a little Moogle boy being like, "Yeah, fuck the family."
Before you start spouting off your holy verses, answer me this: where does the power of the Oak family come from? And your power? What makes you think you can sit there?
All right, Kitty has left my
high and
lap.
mighty, looking down on everyone else?
Get back to proper seating position.
Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise, right? Then I'll take my leave. Good luck with your election, and don't make me regret my investments in you.
Yeah, it's all about the money. Money, 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 money.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul, hear my doubts. Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crime? Who can vouch for the weak when they will pay any price to survive? Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
Your mom? Yeah, all the dudes in Honkai are their twinks are old. Yeah, pretty much. Gotta hit those demographics, you know.
I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all
Like, yeah, you know, I'm also hallucinating my past. Like
You've been working nonstop
Adventurine
on the Charming
did.
Festival, Mr. Sunday,
Yeah,
and
twink
no
death
one
is hard
could
and
have
it
predicted
is
this
real and it hits hard.
It does pose a grave threat. I still feel sorry for all the trouble we've caused you.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos. But now that we know the truth...
Yeah, in ZZZ you could be a bear. Yeah, I heard. I haven't played it, and I don't think I ever will because there's just too many games to play. But you know, I know about the bear and the dog and all that stuff.
I'm sure he'll understand, even if the negotiation does not go smoothly. I'll refuse to go on stage. Without the Chordmaster, the Harmonious Choir would not arrive, and the Charmony Festival would be just a grand performance.
Works in construction. Nice.
I'm relieved to see your determination. You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us. But, given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Perhaps you'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Yeg.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
Indeed. Let us hope so.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Alrighty.
Mr. Sunday! Hey, come over here!
Oh god, the child is drunk. Help. Someone help this small lost boy.
It's about the size of the cap on my Soul Glad bottle. If I just reached out my hand, I could grab the moon, couldn't I?
The moon?
The
You
moon!
mean the Grand Theater?
Yeah.
He does the company's taxes. Yeah, exactly. He can drink all he wants.
Too long. I must be missing that moon. But it's no big deal. The Grand Theater here looks much better than the moon back home. It's just magnificent. They told me not to sell everything I had just to come to Penacony. How short-sighted.
Why would you go to such lengths?
Why? Can't
Can't you see? Life back home is miserable. It's not really living. It's better to be here at Pinnacle.
No, I didn't give the kid beer. It wasn't me.
Just sweet dreams. You can do whatever you want. That's what I call living. Yeah, now this is the life.
Is this truly living?
Huh? What did you
No, I'm
say?
not giving them nothing. I don't give nothing bad to the children's. I give good things to the
It's
children's.
nothing, sir.
When I went on my
The
Christmas
traffic on
side
Blocks Avenue
quest
can be dangerous.
last week, I was giving them out little stickers and little containers of slime, and I got like a little glitter ball, and I was giving out presents to children just last week, and none of them involved alcohol or drugs. I swear, you can check my bag; it's clean. I'm innocent, I tell you.
See you around, Mr. Sunday. And
Thank you for the follow, Domo. Welcome. Bottles filled with good. No, but I did give some people socks.
This is the land of the dreams. But why do they live like this?
I gave them socks with the little
The man we
grippies
ran
on it.
into, he doesn't seem happy
Kids
at all.
love the grippies. Yeah, I'll hydrate.
They're just illusions. But for him, they're the only way to survive, even if it means giving up on reality.
Domo, plain manner.
really living at
Welcome.
all.
Yeah, fish.
You have a point.
Not sauce,
in my
socks.
That's
Yeah,
how
the
most
psych ward
people
socks,
live their
exactly.
lives.
I don't like the grippy socks.
Why do you
So I
say
just
that?
gave them away to children
You
instead.
think that man is not actually living.
Psych ward
That's not
grippy sauce.
quite
Yeah.
accurate.
It's like, why let the
Even without
grippy socks just sit
people
in my
create their
closet
own illusions
unused
called
when I can give them to someone that I know will
People
use it?
believe they have a predetermined value to fulfill. Gaining
I even
value
asked, it's like I
means
gave the child a choice.
And
Do you
those
want
deemed
grippy
worthless have
socks
seen
or
as
do you want a glitter ball? And they were like, I
value
want the
doesn't come out of
socks.
thin air, and there's a limit to it.
No,
To
no
accumulate
sushi
value,
socks.
People have to take from others, so the weak get exploited.
Are you suggesting that this is not how things should be?
Exactly. But, ironically, people don't think there's anything wrong with it, because they uphold the illusory notion of self-value. And even the weak believe in it. The survival of the fittest. That's where all the tragedies in the world come
How
from.
did you get grippy socks?
People come to the sweet dream in Penacony to
Well,
escape
sometimes I
from that
find
reality.
myself getting
Find
things
solace.
like the glitter ball and
No
the stickers I
tragedies
gave
exist
away
here.
was from me going to
Only
like
happiness.
arcades and stuff and just turning
Although
them in
its
for
nascent
prizes.
form,
So, you
isn't
know.
that the same paradise we yearn for in our
So I
dreams?
gave my child a ball of glitter. Yeah, because it's like, it was literally like an inflatable ball with glitter in it, so... Yeah, imagine them popping that.
Dreamscape ourselves. Just as I did at Dreamflux Reef.
Yes. Seeing is
But yeah, if you're
believing.
wondering, it's the game that's
accompany you.
lagging, not me. I
The
checked
Dream
my
Master hasn't
specs.
shown up
Everything's
yet,
fine
so we
on
have
my
some time
on
for a
my
story.
on my end. Why the game is lagging? I don't know. Probably too much processing going on. I could probably turn it down, but I'm like, I don't feel like it. Oops. Ah, here you are.
Glad to meet you again, Robin. How are the preparations for the Charmony Festival?
I also had a
coming
flame
along?
sword, like an
I'm
inflatable
so
flame
excited
sword.
about it.
And a spooder ring.
It's going smoothly.
And one of
Thanks
those
for making the
little
trip to join the festival.
squeeze toys. It was like a little
You're
boba.
too kind, Robin. It's a pleasure to have guests from all over the universe celebrating day and night.
I gave it to a kid and he was like,
can't stand
"Yeah, I want the
lower your
cupcake." And I'm like,
board
"Yes,
self.
yes,
This
yes,
jubilee
yes,
dreamscape
little boy.
is
It's a
perfect for me.
cupcake."
But if
I
this
didn't
went on
correct him.
forever, would it get boring too?
Nah, not at all. Who would get tired of having so much fun? Every day, you get to wear fancy clothes, explore all sorts of dream bubbles, indulge in delicious food, without gaining weight, and you never get old or sick.
Whose children?
As long as
The
you
parents of
can
the people
afford a
that came
room.
to the Christmas side quest.
Ultimate paradise.
Like, I rode on a white steed to a row of tents, and in the tents were peasants who had brought their children to eat food. And there was nice warm food in the tents, and they even had, you know, the mages light up some lanterns safely, of course, so there was no fires.
Worry about being happy here is pure bliss.
I don't know what school they go to.
Sweet dream, can I truly feel like I'm in control of my life and fate?
They were just there.
Back to reality after experiencing this bliss.
I was spreading the Christmas cheer.
I see. I genuinely wish you all the happiness in the world.
Was the white steed made of steel and was box-shaped? No, it was a white steed on a wagon. Like, it was on a carriage. I rode on a carriage with a white steed. His name was Rusty. And we rode, and I carried my bundle of goodies to the children in the tents, in the village with the peasants.
I could sense her genuine happiness. It's just that...
What you're trying to say.
And they even hired a bard
she's in control of her life.
to sing merry songs to the people.
She's just escaping from reality.
No, it really was a horse! I have pictures!
Steps out of this sanctuary.
You guys don't believe me?
Well, she did make mention of being able to afford...
Yeah, it was your Heinz! He was a handsome gentleman.
However, the paradise in our dreams...
I can actually prove it. I actually can. I'll post it on Discord right now. You don't believe me? You don't believe me?
Be just a fleeting dream either.
Let me just make sure. Up, cutscene. I can post them right now. Just gotta make sure. I can't post pictures of myself. It's not me!
The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking, isn't it?
Oh, Robin. Can't believe I'm meeting you in person here. What an honor. You're right. Even though time stands still in this dreamscape, it always feels fresh. I find something new every time.
It's like, what are you talking about me over there?
I hope I'm not intruding.
Oh, not at all. With little time left, I yearn for meaningful conversations, especially with someone as esteemed as you. Do you mind if we chat?
It's my pleasure. No need to be formal. Just speak your mind. You said...
There, I just posted my proof on the Discord. Go look and never question me again.
But is that why you came to Penacony?
Never question me again.
And while escaping from the Sarkosian mother, I got exposed to some radioactive materials. And then, my comrades died. And
he was very
my
nice.
hometown was wiped out by neutron bombardments. I couldn't bear to live with everything I knew gone.
There was also a
That's when I heard
caravan
about a
full of
possible
animals to
solution
pet.
here, so I came.
How heart-wrenching. I hope the family has been able to help you.
They have, and I'm truly grateful for that. They provided me with a comfortable room, most advanced.
Thank you for the follow, Dumma. Welcome. That's not a picture of me. That's Rusty.
My physical
Rusty the Hunch. I didn't dox myself.
Sustained by life support.
What are you talking about?
The me you see here is whole, rational, and no different.
How does your town
from
react
any
to be
other
Magic Box Girl? They're cool with it.
person. Can't say the same
They're fine
for
with it.
Me in the hotel room. My true appearance. Well, I hope you never have to witness it, Robin.
So... you'll be living forever in this dreamscape, right?
Just being able to live at all is good enough for me. Whether it's in this dreamscape or not, well, I don't really have much say in the matter. My world has been torn apart, and my life could end any second. So, even if this whole place is an illusion, it's still my paradise. And I'll treasure every moment I spend here.
It's like people are like, yeah, I want to stay here forever. It's like, but it's all a lie. I don't fucking care.
Old man's story. It's so tragic. Fortunately, this sweet dream gives him joyful memories to hold on to for the rest of his life.
That's precisely why this sweet dream in Penacony exists.
Like, I don't even know what that is.
Even the sweet dream has its limitations. While it provides solace to the disillusioned, it can't completely eliminate pain in reality.
Oh, some geoguesser dude. Eh. Like, it's like, I know how to get access to guns. My favorite's the AR-15.
Look what we have here. A lovely...
Yeah, it's like, so anyway, I start blasting.
Show yourself.
Oh, hey, we finally found the imposter.
I've heard that a skilled masked fool received an invitation, too. That must be you, right? Did you enjoy yourself?
Why would you go after Rusty?
The people here are way too gullible. A little bait is all it takes for them to bite.
No
And they run
glue.
away at the
He's got a very important job to do.
In other words, they're naive and cowardly.
Now that you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before it's too late. The music of the harmony doesn't tolerate discord.
What? Now that you have the real Robin...
You can't take his horseshoes.
Oh, how disheartening.
He needs them for his job.
So much for the family. You should be thanking me, because if it weren't for me cleaning up this mess, Penacony would still be in shambles. Don't you think?
That was a personal request from the head of the Iris family, and it has nothing to do with us. Step aside and stop causing trouble for the Charmony Festival.
Nah, she's gonna cause all the trouble.
Harmony Festival? You think you can scare me? You think I've no idea what you're planning? I don't care what you're thinking, Chicken Wing Boy.
Chicken Wing Boy! Yeah, she nasty.
After all, you're well aware of what a sorry state this dreamscape is in under the banner of harmony. Penacony, the land of the dreams. Is this truly the paradise you desire?
Stop it.
What's the rush, Chicken Wing Boy? Did I get
She keeps calling him Chicken Wing Boy.
Our paradise is none of your concern, masked fool. Leave now, or the family won't tolerate you anymore.
all right. I'll go. But Robin, I suggest you seriously consider this. Do you really believe those living in dreams can escape pain and find true happiness? Well,
No.
I found my point. And now I'm simply waiting for the fireworks to begin. Here, the last two gifts for both of you. And don't lose them. If by some unfortunate chance the Charmony Festival starts against all odds, remember to use them during the show. And it'll be thrilling. Bang!
Bang. Gotta close the door again. Taffy keeps opening the stinking door.
I heard a raven cawing in the distance.
Yeah, he likes to keep his doors open. Yeah, exactly.
It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon. let's wait here for the Dream Master to arrive.
Okay. By the way, brother, I heard you no longer have a sweet tooth. Back when we were kids, you used to steal my desserts.
He had a
Seems
sweet
like
tooth.
a lot has changed during my absence. What exactly happened?
Well,
Oh, you know,
someone has to
trauma.
stay awake during this sweet dream.
But that someone doesn't have to be you, or anyone in particular. You're carrying too much on your shoulders, brother. The paradise in our dreams. It shouldn't be like this. Penacony is nothing more than a dream. It can't erase the worries and pain of reality, or bring true happiness. It only offers an escape from reality. Nothing more.
Remember the old man we met earlier? Without this dream, he might have completely lost himself.
That might be true, but even without Penacony, he could have chosen another path. As far as I know, the Intelligentsia Guild has been promoting their rehabilitation techniques for a long time now. That path may have been more ordinary and challenging, but now he's in a comatose state, and the sweet dream has become sort of end-of-life care.
Yeah, so it's basically hospice.
It's sealed. Is Penacony granting these people a future? Or is it taking it away from them?
Well, don't forget
Yeah,
this.
congratulations. You basically
Not
made a
everyone really
VR
has
chat
a future.
hospice. How does that make you
The future
feel?
for humanity is like the sky for birds. People mistakenly believe that flight is inherent to birds because they've never witnessed those birds crashing to their death. Do you remember how we took in that little Charmony dove when we were young?
Yeah. We took care of it. Provided food and water, groomed its feathers. And later, when I decided to leave Penacony, I opened the cage and set it free.
Well, I didn't mention what happened to it in my letters because I didn't want to upset you. Shortly after you left, it crashed to its death right in front of your window.
God damn it, why do birds have to do that shit?
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird.
She's like,
for no
yeah, I knew it
reason.
was dead.
Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages. They belong in the sky, even if they can't fly.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Yeah, the character named Robin is using bird metaphors. Not subtle at all.
The same goes for humans too.
But yeah, what about like penguins? Penguins can't fly. What do you do about the pingu?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, only a few extraordinary individuals can endure such a perilous journey. That's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails, an abandoned express, and even a fallen eon?
That's just sophistry. If that were true, then only the powerful would have the right to determine the future.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value. While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, the majority of ordinary people will never become heroes in their lifetime. Some are born weak and vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate circumstances. Some fall victim to malice and cowardice.
Daffy, what are you up to? Are you being a little gremlin?
Equal.
And then he opens the window,
Watches their
the fucking door
values
again.
constantly
Daffy,
diminished by
please.
External forces.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as
Like,
if they're
Taffy's about to start
suffering
flying. It's like, he's revving up his little feet. He's gonna jump.
While the Harmony holds noble aspirations,
Yeah,
the
he's
strong
drunk.
will always be strong.
Someone stop this cat from driving.
Be weak, even in this carefree dream. Human nature contains greatness, but it also harbors inherent weaknesses that can't be eradicated. In the end, if people can't even secure their own survival, they won't care about the illusory future of equality. As long as the law of survival of the fittest prevails, there will always be fledglings crashing to their death.
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely exist for survival? If even you, my brother, don't believe that the Harmony will save the weak, then which Eon can make our dreams come true?
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future where no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading, sister? What are you reading?
Mr. Gopherwood gave me a picture book.
Gullus girl, okay.
If I could become a chord master, I'd like to summon Dominicus, the harmonious choir. I want to sing with everyone and spread our wishes so that all can feel happiness and joy.
I see. Then I would summon the harmonious choir too.
Don't you have a wish of your own, brother?
Oni-chan!
It's just that it includes your wish and everyone else's. I long for a true paradise where everyone can find peace.
Then let's build a stage there and invite everyone to our performance so that both our wishes come true through the power of the harmonious choir.
Yeah, put on a little show!
It's a deal then.
Yeah, it's a deal. But how can I become a chord master?
Maybe you'll have to become a star first.
Alright, back to the Blazer. 8 hours
That's sooner than I
remain.
thought. Any results?
Yes. And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
Since his last will has now been conveyed, my final mission is complete, but pardon me if I sound curt. It's good to have determination. The path Mikhail left for you is not an easy one to tread. Why else would he have chosen to sleep in solitude, staking everything on some nameless in the future? But you have the numbers, and in numbers comes strength. So that might just delay your inevitable a little more.
Got any more encouraging words?
As I see it, relying on Welt's negotiations alone is far from enough. Regardless of whether the other party will be compliant, negotiating simply allows us to meet them as equals and won't grant us an upper hand. Penacony is our rival's home turf, and we already have very few chips left to play with. Rather than idly sit around while the family's got us blocked off, an offensive approach might be a wiser course of action. We're more familiar with the Stellaron's properties than most, and since it's the key to stabilizing the sweet dream, it's vital to the family's interests. By attacking their core interests, they're bound to retaliate hastily. And as the saying goes, haste makes waste.
Yeah, give him a little scare.
As
Make him
long as
panic.
we pose a threat to the Stellaron, either with words or otherwise, we have a chance at gaining the upper hand. But the problem is, on the eve of the Charmony Festival opening, how exactly are we going to get close to the theater? Family security will be airtight, and if we brute force it, even if we succeed, it's too risky. So, no one's gonna say anything? Then I'll raise my
Thank you for the follow, Domo. Welcome. It's like, of course you do. I never doubted you for a sec.
The Express crew would have been disbanded long ago if it weren't for me.
Whatever you say, girl.
Before the Harmony Festival begins, there'll be a pageant to kick off the festival. It's called the Soul Glad TM Festivity Auditions. Or something.
So glad TM.
And it's going to be held in the moment of Scorch Sand. As long as we clinch the top spot, we'll be able to attain the title of Festive Superstar. And be able to personally bask in the graces of Miss Robin. Not that that's important. What's crucial is that we can enter the Grand Theater before the audience arrives. So, how do we go about participating?
All right, rest well, Vicente, and Domo Road Dog, welcome. How you doing?
I've already procured special invite tickets from Miss Robin's fan club.
Of course you
To
did.
tell you the truth, I had been preparing to join the auditions all along. But now it looks like even if I scrape through, I probably still won't have the chance to shake Miss Robin's hand.
So they're still running this thing, huh?
Why didn't you touch her hand when she was
It
here?
was originally just a
How goes the
publicity
game? It's
stunt
going good.
set up by
You know,
Mikhail
things
to
be
drum
happening.
up attention. But it looks like it might be worth a
People be
shot.
angsted with their sad, tragic
following Marge's
backstories.
Mr.
Bird
Gant,
metaphors.
Will you be joining us?
I'm afraid I won't have the time. As a virtual character, I've already completed my final mission. Whether Penacony can awaken from this dream is all down to you.
Should we ever cross paths again? I'd love for you to visit the Express.
All right. I'll have to add to that data bank of yours you've got on the Express.
And Miss Firefly, we thank you for all your support. We're faced with a formidable enemy. As long as the Astral Express
Yeah,
and Stellan
tragic
Hunter's
backstories,
objectives are
yeah.
aligned, we're willing to cooperate with you.
We've already come this far together. I'd like to join you for the rest of your journey on Penacony. I'm pleased that we can finally fight shoulder to shoulder. I couldn't ask for a better ending.
This is also the spirit of the Trailblaze. Now, everyone, let's prepare to move out.
You have entered the safe zone. What is this, American Idol?
They've really outdone themselves. Oh, I'm starting to get excited.
Maybe.
About us.
Excuse me, you four. What are you hoping to get out of all this?
As the last group of contestants, how confident are you in overcoming all of the challenges?
Not at all.
Would you be open to a brief exclusive interview with us? It'll be quick.
Your journey is long and fraught with peril, yet under a sky blanketed by banners, you vie for the crown.
The sword and rose. Protect the beauty. The beauty. Magnificent and majestic.
Okay.
Steel. Brother Lance Focus is stubborn as a heel. We don't
Domo
hold
Cosmic, there you are.
We don't have fun.
You only overslept partly way. Well,
People are pouring in.
you're here now. That's what's important.
Feels
How
like
you
all
doing?
sorts of baddies are showing up.
No one believed me when I told them I went on an epic quest with a Hans.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
So I posted
make way.
proof.
Make
Therefore,
way.
you must never question me ever again.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the director of Soulglad's factory, Ideen Lena. My four friends, introduce
Like, don't
yourselves
lie.
to the cosmos.
Hello, everybody. I'm Himiko, a nameless from the Astral Express, and these are my companions.
Ben and Wooly, yeah.
Don't you guys need to hide your identities?
We can't hide it anyways. Penacony is plastered with our posters. And because the Astral Express is so well known, the family won't dare to make any rash
Yeah,
moves.
hunt. Like, hello everyone! I'm Blade Loon and she's March 7th.
Hello everyone, I'm March 7th.
What about a Haun's adventure?
Girl who loves adventures.
I don't know, we'll see about that.
I'm Firefly. I am also an ordinary girl who enjoys adventures.
So it's a bunch of nameless guests. This final face-off is bound to be spectacular.
It's like, what was...
Time is precious. My four friends, come with
Supposed to mention yourself last. Well, I mentioned myself first. It do just be like that. Yeah, it's like, actually... Let me see if maybe I can improve this a little bit. Oh, V-Sync's on. Maybe turning that off will fix it. Oh, and rendering quality is really high. Let's see if V-Sync fixes it. Because V-Sync tends to lag things for me.
This place is buzzing.
That's right. This venue is a miniature representation at the time known as the...
Hello, bird. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, before I go through that door, I gotta BRB again, super quick. Like, won't be very long. Unless there's gonna be a fight in a second. I don't know. Is there gonna be combat in a minute? I was gonna say, if there's gonna be combat, I could just auto, but I don't think so. It's like Honkai Star Rail having combat? Nah. No, it's not the bathroom. It's Taffy. I gotta tend to him really quick. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it's like, sorry about that. It's like Taffy took a big stinky poo. I had to clean it up. Alright. Now we'll go.
Nameless, your arrival reminds me of
Now
the
he has to
grand
remark his territory. Oh, he will. He'll pee again, but
I was still a young,
there's no rush to scoop his pee. It's the poop that's gotta go.
watchmaker's ads, full of zeal and ready to make my first fortune in life. Once, during a particularly grueling day, I passed out and was resuscitated by a drink from Mr. Sousa. That sweet taste has since been etched in my mind, and that was what drove me to create the Soul Glad that we all know and love today. The dream-chasing era.
Why would you ask me that question? No.
Oh, I miss those days and the watch.
He'll eat his litter though, which is weird.
Is my homage to that time of boundless
Likes to eat
possibilities.
crunch on it. Weirdo.
I wholeheartedly hope you make
Yeah,
it
you are stinky. Gross.
emerge as the next superstars of Penacony. Now then, is there anything you'd like to say before the competition officially begins?
Yeah, he craves the aquarium gravel. Nah, I'd win.
That's the trailblazing spirit. How about you, Miss March?
Hello, everyone! Next up, get ready for the Mega March 7th adventure, where I'm going to break the speedrun world record!
Trailblazing into the uncharted and challenging the limits. That's Miss March 7th for you. How about Miss Firefly?
I hope that by the end of this journey, everyone will have achieved the outcome that they hoped for.
Ah, a wonderful wish. Miss Himiko, what are you expecting from your team?
Safety first.
Simple words, but full of warmth. Waiting for you are 3 stages, each connected to that era. The first 2 stages offer 2 distinct paths to choose from, with unique challenges on each route. And in the last stage, you will face off against a champion who has defended the title to this very day. A beloved contender whose noble virtues are unrivaled.
Okay.
Simple. Everyone clear?
Oh wait, there is fighting coming up. I should have waited. Oh well.
The 33rd Sports Sand Festival of the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises, has started.
Everyone, as the Charmony Festival is drawing closer, we must reach the end as quickly as possible. Factoring in efficiency and safety, splitting up into 2 groups is the best choice.
Launch the aquarium gravel.
March and I haven't known Miss
He's
Firefly
working
for
on
too
it.
long. I'm familiar with her. It'd probably be better if the 2 of you paired up.
Fine by me. Let's do it.
All right. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, it's like, enough chit chat, let's do this!
We'll split
Let's
into
do
assigned
it!
groups then. Let's not waste time.
Alright, let's go to the stage.
Welcome to the first
Yeah, she is a
of
cutie.
Soul Glad Enterprises 33rd Scorched Sand Festival.
Who
of
eats
the
sand?
20th season, Dream Play Fantasia. In this stage, you can choose between 2 in the School of Acting Challenge. You have to complete 3 performances from 3 scripts.
Okay, 3 performances or 3 scripts. Yeah. You don't have to... Let me see here. It's like, turning off VSync did not work. Let me lower rendering? Maybe... Sure, maybe that'll fix things. I don't know. My strange addiction. Oh yeah! Now I know what you're talking about. Woo! Let's go! You press the button on the tracks to select a challenge where you want to go. Alright, where do I want to go? It's pink. Sure, acting. Why not? It's the first button I pressed.
The stage of dreams for those who dare to
allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge to you. There are 3 stages up ahead. On each, you will find an outline of a script. These 3 scripts were written by the legendary filmmaker, The Watchmaker, and depict
The Watchmaker! Oh!
era of pioneering. Your task is to bring those moments to life, find the right words, and act convincingly to make the judges feel the script's intended emotions. Also, a bit of trivia. The record score for this stage is held by a participant with fiery red hair.
It's Argenti, isn't he? It's Argenti.
Even the strictest judge to tears. Looks like he wasn't even acting at all.
I don't think he was.
We are running out of time.
Yeah, let's just go. It's like, this is just a minigame section. I don't need you talking to me. Let me do the minigame thing.
Take a look at this pair. Such stark quality. Since you've come as a pair, I'll prep a 2-person scene for you. You two. Are
Yes, I'm ready.
envision
Let
the
me in.
hero, driven by the spirit of exploration, are arriving at the land of dreams that is Penacony for the first time. But instead of lush lands, you find yourselves amidst swirling sands and desolation, far from the paradise the Watchmaker described. You're driving an old clunker through the wilderness of the dreamscape, braving the cold wind, choking on the dust, and suddenly, a fierce memory zone meme blocks your path. Now, Mr. Greyhair, what line would you deliver to express your disappointment in Penacony?
What in darnation is this hell? The Watchmaker's a big fat liar.
Very good. Now, though you're disappointed, your screen partner is conversely very enthusiastic. Now, young lady, you will say...
This is great! I love living on the wild side.
Oh no, she can't act. Aww. We should have chose violence.
We cut to the story's next scene.
She's surprisingly good at that.
Mending the rails. But the days are long, and your endurance can't keep up. And you finally collapse in the endless expanse of desert. Suddenly, sweet rain falls from the sky, wetting your lips and rousing your spirit. Now, Mr. Greyhair, what?
Mr. Greyhair, okay. Oh, Penacony, my Penacony, you truly abund with opportunities.
But at this moment, your partner yet gazes into the sky, both her eyes closed. The raindrops fall, blurring her vision, and she tragically said,
Perhaps we were never meant to succeed. Right?
Fantastic! Both of you have an incredibly solid
She's trying her best.
However, lines aren't everything in a performance. Please continue this story on the second stage. Up next, you'll be challenged with a body language test.
Yeah, doing my best.
This won't take too long.
Yeah, I'm muting a girl who can't remember her lines. A great combination.
Here, you two are required to skillfully utilize body language to portray the story context I've laid out for you, picking up from where we left off. A heavy downpour saves you both stranded in the desert. This rain quenches the anger in your heart.
Why are we still in the desert?
Look to your companion, now completely devoid of fighting spirit, wanting to come at this moment. What should you do to?
Roll in the sand. It's like, what?
Right answer. Your companion sees you rolling about in the sand and thinks about the arduous obstacles along this journey. She can't help but let loose a laugh, rekindling hope in her heart. And so this girl...
I'm gonna get back on my feet and keep moving forward.
That's your spirit, girl.
A tug at the heartstrings. The story continues to develop. The heavy rain leads you both to sense
We not even halfway there. What do you mean? Like,
venturing into the umbrella industry.
for the challenge?
Competitors start flooding the market with low-priced goods.
If you mean the story, I already scheduled to continue
You
tomorrow.
have no choice. The goods you stockpiled at high prices have to be sold at a loss. This is a pretty self-destructive move, which drives your business to the brink of bankruptcy. At this moment, what would
Yeah, it's like
you,
rolling the
who
share with the
refuses to admit
firefly.
defeat, decide to...
Stand up and smack the table. You slam the table and rise up. They think you'd back down? Impossible. Dream Chasers can be knocked down, but never knocked out.
Fantastic. But it's a pity your friend does not agree. Seeing that you're up to your eyeballs in debt, she sees nothing but despair in her future. And then...
I leave Penacony in utter disappointment. Is that okay?
Absolutely! I was this close to tears. Both of you possess exceptional acting talent. However, the true test is yet to come. You're about to encounter the harshest judge this show has ever seen. You'll need to rely on perfect performances if you want to win them over.
All right, last person.
To the final stage. Actually, all the scenarios that you previously encountered were all from the film Once Upon a Time in Dream. Two companions arrive on Penacony with nothing but a dream. Their desire for achievement is met with continuous setbacks. Ultimately, one continues on, despite spiraling into debt, while the other concedes defeat and leaves.
Yeah, we ain't giving up.
Their paths cross once more in the thriving Penacony. Yet, they refuse to acknowledge each other because...
It's like, I fell into poverty while she's leading the normal life.
Against the backdrop of a revitalized Penacony, the joy of reunion mixes with the sorrow of past separation, the awkwardness of being strangers, and the shyness of a long-awaited encounter, all converging at this very moment. Give it a shot. Try and convey this bittersweet scene to me. Bring it to life with precise and emotive acting.
Now kiss.
Is this ever going to end? I know! Why don't you try that clockwork thing you used before?
Your performance is...
All right, make her happy?
I never imagined that such a sad scene could be portrayed by you two in
Like her outfit? Which ones? Fireflies? Yeah, she's very pretty.
sharing a long cherished friendship, as if time and status meant nothing to them.
Huh? But we haven't even done anything! Is his imagination running wild again?
Brilliant! Your portrayal
Oh, the strict judge. Yeah, she's very formal looking. She's quite moved.
Passed the test. We ought to hurry up. Stellaron is at stake.
Yeah, no, I like formal wear too. It's very nice. Chest. I saw another chest back here. It's like I practically wear a suit. I got my vest and my pants. Yeah, we need more women in suspenders. I agree. Yeah, it's like I mess with the settings and I can't get the lag any less. Ah!
Congrats to both of you for clearing the stage, but more importantly, are you having fun?
I could.
Fun is more important than success.
I don't know, maybe someday.
You finished much faster than that red-haired contestant did.
That red-haired contestant. Who is that exactly?
You'll find out eventually, but only if you clear the next test first. Welcome to the second stage of the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises. Gunfire time! You have the option to choose Gunfire and undergo Brother Hanu's trial, or Time, where you'll face
Bro, laugh like the Joker. I'm the Joker, baby! I don't know if I want to be Hanu right now. He's cool, but I think I'd rather try whatever Clocky wants me to do. Let's see. Yeah, so let's do the time trial.
Dear friends, welcome to the wonderful world created by the Watchmaker. Awaiting up ahead is the titular character from the beloved Clocky animation, Clocky!
This guy's way too enthusiastic.
The Watchmaker dreamed up the idea of Clocky when he was just a boy. Back then, he was merely an apprentice in a clock shop. And one night, he dreamt that all the broken clocks started sprouting arms and legs.
That sounds terrifying.
Like a skilled pilot, he steered them towards the right path. As a classic figure who grew up with many, Clocky truly shaped a generation, solidifying the Watchmaker's pivotal role in popular culture. Contestants, may you have a wonderful time with Clocky.
The trial of time.
Yeah, let's see. What do you want, Clocky? Are you okay, buddy?
I'm just an expendable failure of a clock, aren't I?
Oh, I like the play.
So, I'm not just a failed clock, I'm also a failed toy. You guys are just like the other challengers. You want to enter my inner self?
Patrick Star? No, not deep enough. Too depressed. Yeah, he's empty. Oh, God. There's nothing in here. Ah, the plot thickens. Help.
Clocky? I can also see him. Is this character part of the show?
In Dreamville, Clocky is everywhere and can do anything. Like, right now, I could solve this problem with your big ticker pal, Tick-Tock.
I can't believe it's actually Clocky.
Oh my God! Mickey Mouse? As close as you can without copyright infringement. It's parody, you know.
I want to help you be happy. Tell your pal Clocky what's troubling you.
I came across a startling revelation yesterday.
Yeah, it's Steamboat Willie.
It isn't the same as Clocky at all. It's just a discarded prototype from Clocky's early development. Please, just leave me be, Clocky.
Oh dear. Seeing it like this is utterly heart-wrenching. We're here to help it rediscover the missing parts of its inner self and guide it out of despair.
Well, we'll see about that, Clocky. We'll see about that.
I guess.
I mean, therapy would be cheaper, but okay.
Don't worry, miss. I've already pinpointed its missing parts.
Oh, that's convenient.
Over here, my friends. Better use that hamster ball night speed.
I'm working on it, Clocky! Ah!
Oh, let's see.
On the still waters of oblivion. How familiar. Watch your head. Destined for oblivion.
Like, wow, actual combat. It only took us 3 hours to get here. I think there was like one other fight, but that was it. Just one other fight.
This must be one of the missing parts that Big Tigger needs. That's great! We're here! There's
Yo, what
a
up?
missing part on the
Bird!
opposite side. But how do we get over there?
Shut up, Clocky. I'm solving the puzzle.
Also a dream sign left here by a Dreamweaver. We're running out of time. We'll have to use it if necessary.
There we go. Get a bridge. Activate the space anchor. And then what? Move the bridge again? People talk about power creep when there's no creep in the story. Yeah, so wait a minute. Might have done things in the wrong order. I don't know. I found a record on the ground for some reason. Oh, there's another one here. Help me! There we go. Yeah, I need to move things. Rotate.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Rotate. Rotate faster.
Stream forth, a gleam of old flames.
Like, why fight when you could just one-hit kill?
Seek, and you will find.
Ready for the cry, miss? Oh, yeah. Of course. Ooh, puzzle. I want to solve the puzzle. Gotta start with those corners. There we go. Alright, now we go into the middle. Yeah. Then, yeah. The puzzles keep getting harder. Yeah, that's the real power creep. There we go. Got it. Yippee! I got it! Woo! Yatta! I love puzzles. Display Virtue's last reward. I have played it. Whoops.
Oh dear! It's an origami bird! What's it doing in Beyond Overcooked's tail?
I don't know. We're just gonna have to yank it out, I guess. Tweet!
A roasted bird? Oh, this is horrible. Let's save it quickly.
Time to get vigilant.
Who will it be?
Ooh, gumball monsters. Those are new. Who brought out the gumballs?
Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe
Yes,
I'll
that
take
is a
it off.
robot Reksha. He's got a hat. And he breathes fire.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
You get that tattooed.
Nap time.
Spend freely.
Still waters of oblivion.
It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your
Yeah, fire!
Who will it be? Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Destined for oblivion. Nap time.
Huh?
Still waters of oblivion. Another blood debt repair.
All right, yank him out. That sounds terrible.
You're okay. But why did you burrow yourself into that fella's tail?
Because that fella stole one of Mr. Big Ticker's pots. I wanted
Tweet.
accidentally got myself stuck in the oven. Go ahead and get it. But be careful. It's hot.
Tweet. Okay, bye.
To the Sweet Dreams Troop? This is just too surreal.
Seek, and you will find.
Wait, this is where I came from, I think? Wait. Where? How? Oh, wait. Yeah, so it's like it's time to go back. Ooh, treasure.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Oh, hey. What you got there? Lock? Well, this one's pretty easy. Yeah, that was easy. Easy peasy. Woo! Yank yow! Where's my treasure? Not afraid of heights. This bird can't even fly. Goodbye. Yeah, give me my chest. I did the puzzle. Thank you. Have a nice day. Now we'll fix this broken man.
As long as you have these, you'll be able to find closure. Tick-tock.
Yes, yes.
Oh, this sudden surge of joy!
It's working! Tick-tock! Next, we just need to enter its emoscape, help connect its pathway.
Why are you saying TikTok? Like, get off your phone. Alright, oh, you move it. Wow. Okay. It's gonna be a little more... Hold on. It's like I can only stretch this mirror so far. I think I have to put it like there. So then... Unless... Oh! That was the problem. Can't... That's like the only way... Unless... Or if I... Ah! Okay. I solved it. Yippee!
I'm not qualified to be the real Clocky. Just give up, Clocky.
No!
No!
Unacceptable! You have to face your fears!
Since it comes down to this, I'll have to use the clockwork. Woo-wee! Well, you obviously have to be here. There we go. Alright, cool, I did it. Yippee!
Thank you, Clocky.
Ooh, now.
For you, I'd never be able to connect with people like this. You helped me find myself again.
No problem at all. As the guardian of Dreamville, it's what I'm here for. TikTok!
TikTok?
You still have other important things to do, right? Go forth, my friends. When the moment comes, all the Dream Tickers and I will cheer for you.
It's all done. Victory's in sight.
Cool, get us out of here.
Final stage.
Blech. Ooh, they're guarding something.
Stream 4. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Gotcha, bitch.
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've overcome all obstacles and proven yourselves. But, unfortunately, there is only one who can be Penacony's festive supers. In the final stage, you will face the defending champion.
It's Argenti, isn't it? It's my boy. It's my himbo.
Superstar.
It's my beautiful man.
Welcome to the 33rd Scorch Sand
I just feel it in my bones.
20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises, Superstar Showdown.
Yeah, I'm a superstar. I don't think it matters what arena I pick.
No way, I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
Someone extraordinary. Yeah, there it is! It's my boy! Argenti!
Please wait! Handsome
Beautiful man! Look at him! He's so
glorious
beautiful!
light of beauty! I never thought I would see you again. In such turbulent times, your
I love this
conversations
stupid
are a
man.
spring's gentle breeze, bringing solace to my scorched heart.
Are you a knight of beauty?
It's like, well, so the red-haired contestant was you all along.
You've already heard of my humble title elsewhere? I am
deeply honored. Upon hearing of the impending festivities, I commanded the one and only to bring me to Penacony with full haste. Alas, the cosmos unguarded by the beauty. Disorder prevails. Thus my passage was delayed by tending to the sick and injured. Fortunately, the mini-rabbit mech pilot, stray cat duelist, galactic ninja, and quad-drive Intellitron, along with 32 other souls in distress, all emerged from their predicaments safe and sound. I then led them all here to revel in the harmony with the countless other splendid beings.
Cool. Is this the beauty? It's dazzling.
I do not deserve such praise. Unfortunately, that dashing IPC ambassador, whose radiance matches that of a beautiful peacock, remains in a woeful state.
This man's so majestic he doesn't even have to open his mouth to speak. Amazing.
Okay, let's get back to business. Since fate has brought us together, it stands to reason that you both seek the accolade of the audition's victor, correct? Though upon arrival I was once mistaken for a towering silver-armored fugitive with fiery red flames due to my lack of eloquence. It matters not, for all these trials stem from the land of the dream's beauty. What matters is that I now stand before you. Our paths have crossed. I, Argenti of the Knights of Beauty, am humbly requesting a battle with you both. In the name of the Code of Chivalry. If I am fortunate enough
Like, yeah, that's fine, let's go.
Kindly grant me passage.
Am I streaming for much longer?
And
Well, I gotta fight him, and then I gotta go through whatever cutscenes follow me fighting him, so... Yes. It's like, basically, I'm gonna fight him for however long that's gonna take.
Time for a shot.
Alright, rest well, old gator. See you later, alligator.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
No dirty tricks, alright. Watch your head.
The flesh wound.
Everything is ordained by the stars.
This is a flesh wound.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Another journey begins.
Very offensive to your peoples. Well, sorry.
Nap time.
Sure, I'll play along.
I'm okay.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
The flesh wound. Let's
That hurt.
Who will it be?
rise to the
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Rise to the challenge.
Naughty child.
Hedge your bets.
The flesh wound. Behold, this symbol of pure.
Watch your head.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters
to
to
the
the
challenge. You're fighting a gentleman.
No boost.
How familiar.
Everything is ordained by the stars.
Boost bad.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Only I get boost. I get the sped.
Huh?
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
The flesh wound.
Who invited you? Who will it be?
That'll take more.
Rise to the challenge. Put forth all your might.
No dirty trick. Watch your head.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Like, alright, so far so good. We're whittling away at him.
flesh wound.
Behold, this symbol of pure beauty.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
Rise to the challenge.
Naughty child.
The flesh wound.
This dude's got 2 health bars, though.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
His battle theme is so fucking elegant, though. Jesus Christ.
The laurels of victory belong to a trip.
Time for a shot. Now.
The Gargenti, I love you, but please die already.
Who will it be?
Bear witness.
Oh, geez, that's a lot of shields. Good lordy lord. Stop boosting him!
Let's sign this. Put forth all your might.
Again.
Everything is worth. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion. How familiar.
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Yeah, it's like, had I known what to
Or maybe
anticipate,
I'll
I
take
could
it
have prepared a better team for this. But oh well, I'm making do.
Nap time.
Sure, I'll play along.
Who will it be?
Rise to the challenge.
Free will or was it
Everything is
fate?
worth. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Destined for oblivion.
Let the duel commence.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Rise to the challenge.
Alright, getting rid of those fucking things. He's gonna make more, but at least I blew some up.
Time for a shot.
I hit the mark.
Rise to the challenge.
Still waters of oblivion.
Behold, this symbol of pure. You're fighting a gentleman.
Who will it be?
Like, be gentle on these nuts.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Hedge your bets.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Confess. Put forth all your might.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry, it's
The
just a
dice
scrape.
have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head. Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Rise to the challenge.
Alright, that helped.
Who will it be?
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Again.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Nap time.
Free
Stop
will,
boosting
or was
him!
it fate?
Damn it!
Still waters of oblivion.
The flesh wound.
Who invited you?
Behold, this symbol of pure.
No, he made more! God
Another
damn
journey
it!
begins.
Ah, stop making those stinky things.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
He's almost there, though. It's like he's only 11%.
Rise to the challenge.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
I think we're getting there.
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Oh, let's see.
There we go.
That's enough. I have come to grasp.
Yippee! I did it!
Beautiful! Truly a captivating contest. It is through you that I realized to uphold the honor of a driller, I must further hone my skills. What a beautiful lesson indeed! Go forth, my dear friend. Beautiful miss. The audition's crown is yours to claim.
Yippee!
I shall remain here, gazing from afar as you bask in the limelight, joining the audience in offering you the most heartfelt cheers and applause.
We don't have much time. May fate allow us to meet again, Knight of Beauty. In that case, let's make our way to the end.
Yeah, might as well.
Pentecost is talent. I hope we make it in time.
Like, might as well finish off this heckin' challenge. It might not let me leave until I finish. So what's our prize?
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival. Before entering the Grand Theater, I, on behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations to you, wishing you joy under their radiance.
Okay, thanks. What are you doing here?
As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus. Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
What?
Just as expected.
Are we being betrayed?
We acknowledge the perspective of you.
Don't betray us, please.
Penacony does require change, but not as you.
Please, that would make us sad.
The planet of festivities
that would make
cannot,
March sad.
will
Don't make
not
March
revert
sad.
to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy. Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence. Ultimately, only heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest? Or a sweet dream paradise for all?
I don't know, why are you asking me?
That's not the point! Don't let him mislead you!
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Miss Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention.
Are we gonna have a flashback being like, yeah, this is what happened at the meeting that made me decide to be like, fuck you guys.
Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
Alright. Fine. A while ago.
That for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmity Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition.
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
I would have never thought that this nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
Answer the question or we're throwing you in the piss fountain.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the Dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concern.
Dream Master, it's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song, just per the arrangement.
Sunday, Robin, I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates. I already know your resolve. The magnitude of this matter is enormous and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your Sunday. Might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled?
I will do as you command.
May thy will be carried out on earth, just as it is in the heavens.
Oh, triple-faced soul. Please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron. So
Oh
that
boy,
he
he's
will
doing the
not
hex again.
fabricate lies and make false vows.
Let us begin. There is nothing else to prepare.
Understood.
He be casting his hexes right on the dream person.
Devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods.
Naturally.
Do you love your god as you do yourself? Always heeding their admonishment.
Naturally.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
Oh.
With the Eon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words,
Why is this a religious sermon? Symbolism.
May I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
That's pretty much how his harmony power works.
And have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced.
Just a moment.
Welt?
What is it, Mr. Yang?
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called the god you both mentioned. Are they truly Shipe?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their height. All duplicity is laid bare before the harmony. Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the great one? Shipe.
Harmonize it. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself. In the distant past, there existed an Eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this Eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an Eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arrive.
Mr. Yang, being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find yourself alone.
It's like, Welt's calling him sus!
So this is how it is.
For the sake of our grand cause, Sunday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
Dang it!
What?
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this.
He's betrayed us! No! How could he?
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Shipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the
That's how they got around the fucking trick, was never mentioning Shipe. And so Welt brought up Shipe, and it's like, he's like, you're not, it's like, you're following a god, but it's not Shipe.
We obtain order.
They'd be lying about the gods!
Unbelievable.
How dare they?
To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet, have we? Your efforts for the justice of Penacony are evident to everyone, and have been widely observed.
You wanted to talk terms with us?
Smart kid. You're just as sharp as the other one.
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce
It's
our
funny how
compliance,
Boothill was like,
then
yeah,
there'll
let's
be
take
no
some
point in
hostages.
entertaining
And it's
type of
fucking Sunday who wound up taking hostages instead. Fucking...
They are in very safe
fucking
hands.
church
And
boy.
just as the family has always proclaimed,
Responsible
no one can be
hoity-toity
harmed in
boy.
the dreamscape, least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden. Only we, or rather, I.
Oh no, he's using I. That's bad. That means he's gonna go mad with power. No!
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon? No one's ever done such a thing.
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means. I'm willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. Words can hardly do justice to the beauty of that idea. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
Huh? Where'd he go?
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world. The reason the scenery before...
God damn it, he trapped us in his own domain and everything. Ah, the betrayal.
Concepts to fill in the gaps.
You've imprisoned us?
It's a tuning process. Stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before, so he should understand.
The gray-haired guest.
Tuning
Yeah.
allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from you. Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen. The road we once took begins here. From this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you. I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's begin. The first decision. A story about a baby bird. This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dream Master of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us later on. Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I...
Yeah, he's just recapping the story. I'm like, we don't have time to recap.
It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its last breath. Having fallen into a shrub, we decided to build a nest for it right there and then. However, thinking back, that winter was unusually cold. With fierce winds at night in the yard, it was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no chance of surviving until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The tragic part, something that we'd never considered, was that this bird's fate had already been determined. Its destiny was determined by our momentary whim. Now, I pass the power of choice to you all. Faced with this situation, what choice would you make? Stick to the original plan and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell, or build a cage for it and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home. I eagerly await your answer.
My choice is to stop playing today. It's like, weird place to stop, but it's getting late. I gotta stop here. So, thank you all so much for coming. We are resuming right here tomorrow. So, we'll take care of that when it's time to take care of that. Can we just kill Sunday? I'm sure we'll get to that when it's time. We gotta play his little game first. You know, let me see. Who to raid? Yeah, we'll go with this person. Alright, there we go. Alright, good night, everyone. Rest well, eat your vegetables, and be nice to the baby birds. Good night.